Hello, this is Emilee Mooney Scott. Thank you for watching the Release Report, a video series that highlights key features of Connecticut's new Release-Based Cleanup Regulations, or RBCRs, slated to go into effect on March 1st, 2026. This is Episode 3. Today, we will discuss reporting requirements for pre-existing releases. Additional details are available in the companion post on the Robinson & Cole Environmental Law Plus blog. After an existing release has been discovered, the creator or maintainer must determine whether and when the release is reportable. Let's begin our discussion of reporting requirements for different types of releases with especially serious releases called significant existing releases. Similar to the existing significant environmental hazard statute, significant existing releases include those that have impacted a drinking water well or groundwater within 500 feet of a drinking water well, surface soil contaminated at 15 or 30 times remediation standards, depending upon the contaminant, groundwater contamination that threatens to cause indoor air contamination, and groundwater contamination at 10 times the surface water protection criteria located within 250 feet of surface water. A significant existing release is discovered when anyone becomes aware of it. Such person need not be the creator or maintainer. When a significant existing release is discovered in a due diligence context, the consultant must notify their client, who must notify the owner. As discussed in further detail in the companion blog post, reporting deadlines can be as soon as 24 hours after discovery for contamination in a drinking water well. On the opposite end of the spectrum are the least serious releases, which do not need to be reported at all. As we discussed in our previous episode, any discovery of contaminants above the laboratory detection limit constitutes the discovery of a release. That said, discovery in soil of constituents other than PFAS and VOCs at less than or equal to 25% of the relevant remediation criteria is considered an incidental release and does not need to be reported. Note that this only applies to releases in soil. Any release detected in groundwater is reportable, unless it meets one of the specified exemptions discussed in the last video. In the middle of the spectrum are releases that must be reported within 120 days or 365 days after discovery. Releases that are not significant existing releases must be reported to DEEP within 120 days of discovery if one of three conditions is true. First, NAPL or non-aqueous phase liquid such as oil is present in groundwater at a measured thickness of 1/8 inch. Second, laboratory analysis indicates the presence of contamination more than double the numeric remediation criteria or calculated additional polluting substance criteria. Or third, no additional polluting substance criterion can be calculated at all. Releases that do not fit into one of the above categories must be reported to DEEP within 365 days rather than 120 days. In either case, reporting can be avoided if the condition is remediated before the reporting deadline elapses. After a release is reported, it must be further studied and characterized so the nature and extent of the release is understood. The required characterization steps apply to both new releases and existing releases. These characterization requirements will be discussed in an upcoming episode. Before that, the next episode will discuss reporting of new releases. Thank you for watching.